morning, Enterprise, and welcome to the Rockstar News. I'm your anchor today, Mrs. Barry. Today is Wednesday, August 14th, our first early release day this year. I hope everybody gets home on time. Please stop what you're doing and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now let's check on the weather. And now for today's weather. They're calling for 80% chance of rain, so I'm ready with my umbrella. Stay dry, boys and girls. We're going to head over to the cafeteria now, where we're going to visit Mrs. Van Slyke and Mrs. Ferrato.
Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Van Slyke with a few important messages from the cafeteria. We're going to talk about the procedures that we use in the cafeteria every day to make sure that we're safe and we're happy. Can anyone give me one of the procedures that we always do in the cafeteria? Tell me, Cameron.
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand when you need something, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Who has another one?
Stay in your seat.
Say that.
Stay in your seat.
Stay in your seat. What else? Sit on your
Bottom.
Sit on your bottom. And what level do we talk?
1.
Level 1. Why?
Because you don't yell.
We don't yell in the cafeteria. That is news from the cafeteria. Let's make sure we follow our procedures and keep everyone safe. Thank you.
Hey, good morning, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Ferrato from the cafeteria. Guys, I hope you come on down for breakfast and lunch. We'll help you through the line. We have a lot of choices this year. And you're going to walk through, pick the things that you want. And when you get to the register, remember, we have to have your name and number. Hope I see y'all. Thank you.
Hey, boys and girls, guess what? Yesterday, we had an exciting little visitor on campus. One of our friends, Nyla, was sitting in the media center with me, and she noticed we had a raccoon come and see us yesterday. I guess he wanted to welcome us all back to school. Seeing that raccoon reminded me of one of my favorite stories, The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. This is a great story that lots of you might have heard, or maybe you need to hear, because it's a good story to tell at the beginning of the school year. I know a lot of you are missing mom and dad when you come to school, but then something like this can be read and you'll feel so much better. I hope you have a great day. Now let's head over to Mrs. Lemire. She has some wonderful words of encouragement for you.
Good morning, rock stars. This is Mrs. Lemire with a few words of encouragement. If you can remember, yesterday we talked about the 8 pillars of kindness. And what I would like to do is each day I want to come on the news and share with you a different character trait, or as we like to call them, the pillars of kindness. Today I want to talk about honesty, which is also another term for integrity. And if you also remember what integrity is, that means always making the right choice even when no one is watching. That's what it means to have integrity. How many times have your parents or teachers said, "Don't copy off your neighbor. Keep your eyes on your own paper"? In other words, don't cheat. Do you know why we don't want you to cheat? First of all, we don't want you to cheat because it's the wrong choice to make. We also don't want you to cheat because we don't want you to cheat yourself out of the respect you deserve. Instead, we want you to do the very best you can and ask for help when you need it. It's so much easier to simply just be honest. You'll feel better about yourself, and others will feel better about you too. And that's what you deserve, don't you think? With something to think about, this is Mrs. Lemire, and I want to leave you with this. I choose to be honest with myself and others. When I choose honesty, I make better and healthier choices. I choose to be honest about the mistakes I make, and more importantly, learn from them and stand proud. I make the best choices I can each day, and I hope you do too.
And finally, we're going to end with our words of wonder. Today, as I said, is August 14th, and the words today are simply, be kind and carry on. That's all the news we have for today. Looking forward to seeing all of you tomorrow, where we will have another wonderful day here at Enterprise Elementary. The rain.